Hey, all, this is Dr. Chandler George, and I hope you enjoyed that last training that I shared with you on Amazon. That last one on Amazon, which can you believe it? It's already been over 2 weeks since that came out, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was 39 minutes of a part of the training on e-commerce and Amazon and how to do retail arbitrage, as well as to build a brand. A quick synopsis. Now, in the last 2 weeks, my goodness, so much happened so quickly. We were fortunate enough, on a positive note, to get to take a vacation for a week and go do a lot of hiking and biking up in the high country, up in the mountains, which is a great thing to do at any time, but certainly exercise in peace and quiet away from everything in a beautiful place is a great way to get back in sync with nature. You start resonating with nature and you can't help but be happy. And of course, during this time, my goodness, besides the virus thing going on still and slowly getting better and all this sort of stuff, at least we hope it's still getting better, right? Until we have a vaccine. Then you have the racial thing going on, and which is horrible, and the police brutality and all of that at the same time, and then all the rioters and all the other stuff going along with it. But you can kind of see something like that coming because anytime you kill something off, like a virus, you get gut dysbiosis, or you tend to get a problem. And that's when the weeds pop up. Well, I think this is our weeds. We created a vacuum and got rid of a lot of things that people could do. And then all of a sudden there's a big vacuum where the young people are looking for something to do. And boy, we got them charged up, and something that should not have ever happened, charged up the whole nation for that matter, anybody of any age. And allows craziness to happen. So it was kind of like the perfect setup, if you will. But what you need to do with your business, your spa, your day spa, which a lot of you have on here, your medical skin care center, your med spa, your chiropractic office, your dental office, your orthodontic office, your medical practice, your functional medical practice, your genetic biohacking precision practice, all of those sorts of things is you need to market. You need to be marketing. You go, you kidding me? Is anybody listening? Oh yeah, they're listening. And here's why. The ads in Facebook and Google and online are really down right now, percentage wise. And so you're able to market at one tenth of the typical fee or price as what it was just a few months ago. 1/10. So it's really gotten inexpensive. Matter of fact, it's probably the least inexpensive it's ever been. And especially with the kind of eyeballs that are always on the internet of some type. Now, internet eyeballs have gone up overall, and the price has gone down 90%. This is the perfect time, man, or gal. This is when you do it. Find a reputable company, and let's get going. If you need a reputable company, call us. Chandler George, 817-939-8435. Call me. Leave a message. Let's talk. I'm able to do that for you as well. So anyway, now's the time. And so because it's going down 90%, and because the eyeballs are still there, and there's less competition, that's when you're going to get seen more. Now, I can't promise that there's higher conversions to come into your practice or your business, but in some cases, there are higher conversions from what I'm seeing across the country. In other cases, it's the brand awareness. They know you exist when everyone else doesn't exist in all of the noise of the crazy world, right? Because more there is negative words and negative energy, more people won't pay attention. Even though it's a bad thing, that kind of is what happened. And you're preaching good things, right, in your ads. And so you'll be seen. So I can pretty well assure you, whether it's immediately or a few months later, you're going to do better than you ever have in using ads before, whether it's Google AdWords or whether it's Facebook ads or any sort of ads online. And while I'm a big believer and have been for 20 years in search engine optimization, SEO, that's the long-term play. It takes a long time. And then it makes everything less expensive, and it's easier to get business and all that. But right now, man, we can set up the buttons and set up the marketing and set up the copy and everything, and boom, you can start getting the business. And now's the best time. So that wasn't the case just more than 3 months ago, but today that is the case. Take advantage of that. So another way to take advantage is offense. Take advantage of the offense with your patients, right? Again, like we started off this whole series of videos, give them peace of mind. Let them know about the PPE you've invested in. Let them know how safe they are in your environment. And all the things that you're doing, seen and unseen, preferably more seen, small and large, that they can see what you're doing. And in a lot of cases, it may protect you and your staff and your providers even more than the actual patient. But no matter, they still see you're doing a positive thing and you're focusing on the right thing. And it's okay to actually advertise that in your Google ads or your Facebook marketplace or your LinkedIn ads or wherever you choose to market or wherever your particular avatar and clients are. But now is the time absolutely to do that. So the problem, you don't have enough business and you want to make up for having lost some and still being slower than you should be since the downturn of the virus. And we don't want it to take 2 years to ramp back up. The marketing is going to change all that the sooner you get going on it. And so I certainly hope my group and tribe are the ones that do that. And then be offense. In other words, in your clinic, that's the best time to do the referrals and the marketing game internally better than you've ever done it before. I mean, script the bad boy out. Everyone does it or they can go home and never come back. Get it done. It reminds me of a great consultant that I know, Alan Weiss, millionaire consultant. He wrote the book. It's been in every language there is. And man, came out in the 90s. You ought to go check it out. Anyway, he's got Bentleys. He's got several Bentley cars, Bentley convertible. And he went to some fast foods place, and they were so well scripted that, you know, what kind of car are you in so I can bring out the food to you? Well, we're in a, convertible Bentley, which is not something you hear every day just about anywhere. I mean, I think there's a few in the general area where I live in, but that's it. And I can probably tell you whose they are. But the lady immediately said, okay, what color is it? As if everyone had a Bentley. She might as well have said Chevy or something, a Chevy truck. And that was good because she was following script, not thinking on her own. And that's what you got to do now is sit up on script and get the payoff. Very important. And then next is the part of this, which I also consider very positive and being on offense as opposed to defense now, is your workouts. Oh, yeah. A lot of people gained weight during the stay at home and eat whatever you want. Or maybe you didn't have a gym at home and ability to work out as much, or whatever the case may be. So now's the time you really got to get that energy ramped up and be ready to go to be on the offense. So whether it's having, the Peloton app, which, by the way, has all kinds of weightlifting apps. I have it. Biking apps. Biking exercises, not apps, but biking workouts that you can do on all types of bikes and workouts and treadmill on a mat. Peloton has all of that, so with tax, I think it's $16. You can do all of, or actually it's $12 or something. You can do all of that, many different types, from 10 minutes, to an hour plus. So might look at that, assuming you're not already back in your gym, which I think is better for most of us because you'll get a better workout that way. But get going with it. Set a challenge. I have a challenge right now with a tribe I'm in on DNA and genetic health and things, and it really helps when I'm in my late 50s competing with a bunch of folks in their 30s and pushing to be in better health and beat them, and that helps me be better no matter what place I finish. And it would help you too. It would help you too. So what kind of workouts are you doing? Another app I like is ZIFT, ZWIFT. Now ZIFT, I think with tax, is about $16 a month, but it's virtual reality. In other words, I have an avatar, whatever I choose to name it, and all this, and I'm able to ride or race with people all over the world and in Pelotons all over the world. And we can set a certain time to meet up, or I can just hop on any time and choose any place I want to ride and just meet new people as I go. That's usually what I do. And then they follow me, I follow them, and we give each other kudos as we go. And it just grows exponentially. And then, my goodness, when you ride because they're riding with you or pushing you or together and all that, it makes you accountable. It's as if they're right there in a real ride, I'm telling you, because they can talk to you and they're a real person and it's virtual. It makes a big deal. So look up ZIFT. What I do to make it extremely inexpensive, I've never seen any way to make it less expensive than this, is I literally have a little Garmin thumb USB thing here. It's about $45. I'm able to plug it into my MacBook Pro, and have ZIFT. Okay, so this is a one-time deal, $45, and I have ZIFT. And this is so I can have my cadence and my RPMs read and my power meter, right? And so along with this comes a couple more little sensors that I just put on my nice road bike. And then I plug this into a computer, and then all of a sudden I'm able to go virtual. And I can watch it from the computer, or I can watch it from an iPad on a stand. Or what I even do is I have Apple TV. I put the Apple TV onto the 100+ inch digital movie screen in the movie room, and that's where I ride because it's bigger than life and it really gets you going. Not to mention I have the speakers and everything there with it. So that's one thing that you can do. And when you put this in, you need a trainer. Now, a lot of people love those smart trainers, and I think I would love one too from what I've seen. But they're $799 to $1,500 typically. But you can just use a regular trainer. I have like a Cyclops trainer. New, they run about $329, but I'm telling you, you can get on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and usually find one all day long in most major cities like in Dallas-Fort Worth for $50, $50. So $45 with the sensors, plus, and this is one's Garmin, there's another one from Yahoo, and then $50 for the trainer. And so less than $100 plus $16 a month, you are good to go with the best gym in the whole wide world if you have any type of bike. Now, for you mountain bikers, of which I am too, you can also have a mountain bike and do that with the ZIFT because they have mountain biking, and they also have virtual running and meetups with the running. So where it differs from the Peloton app is the Peloton is, get on day and night. It may be live, it's usually not. Phone other people and you're just doing it. And the guy's not talking to you live, and you're not interacting with him live, and you're not interacting with the other people that are working out live. So it's just a really nice, well-done way that's pre-recorded. But when you're doing it with ZIFT, you're always live with somebody. Always, 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 always. For personal best, for little sprints, for this and for that. And you can follow each other, and it's set up where you can choose to, ride at 5 o'clock Dallas time, Central Standard Time, and it's 2 o'clock their time the day ahead of you in Australia or something like that. And that's where the big difference is. So for me, I prefer ZIFT because I've never had a better workout. I mean, it's better than being there in person in a spin class or a run, which is hard to do because that's very motivating as well. As far as the Peloton, the reason I do keep it is it has so many different type of professional workouts. So if all you have is a tree limb, you can probably get a good workout, and they'll help you do that in 10 to 12 minutes. And the trainers are so positive and so upbeat and so motivational and skilled with their languaging, which I think you can learn a lot from that. And that's exciting to hear, especially if you're not around a lot of people. I work from home, and so that's real exciting to hear. Even at the gym, I might only hear that during regular classes, but classes haven't even started yet, and here it is June 1st. So I want you to think about that. So again, for this video, be on the offensive. Market, market, market. If you need some help with the marketing, call me, 817-939-8435. We see what we can set up, whether it's get your website right or get a website, get your hosting going, any sort of marketing with ads online, Facebook and Google primarily. Give us a call. We're doing that right here, right now, and we've done it before over the past couple of decades. So we'd love to help you if we can help you. But either way, you need to get that stuff going right now because it's going to be less expensive than what it's ever been before, which usually means your return on your investment goes higher than ever before. And this applies to everything, is supply and demand. Like I've seen on Amazon where the supply is going down as the stores are more open and the shelves are more full. So the cost to market on Amazon have gone down, and depending on what you're selling, the profits might have gone down. I've seen mine actually go up still. They're still trending up. But overall, I think they've gone down because the cost have gone down. I have some 1,000-something words that I market to and have markets assigned to my marketing on just two particular products on Amazon, and I've watched them drop down like 10 cents a day, right? And things like that. That really adds up if they're $3 or $4 every time someone clicks on it, right? When they're going down that much times 1,000 words. So now is the time. you may say, it's not the time. I'm running dry. But if I told you that you could invest, I'm making up a number here, $500 and get back 2,000, would you not? Or $500 and get back 5,000, would you not? Or $200 and get back 3,000. You see what I'm saying? Or 1,000 and get back 7,000. Of course you would. That's why you're in business. If you wouldn't do that, then you're probably not in business. You probably are watching this and working for somebody else. But if you're in business, then you understand these concepts, and that's what you'd want to do. Hey, it's Dr. Chandler George. Get back on schedule. We should not have to wait 2 weeks until the next video. We have some other exciting trainings I'm excited to share with you, and hope you enjoy too. So let me know if you enjoy this and if we're on the right track and how we're able to help you. 817-939-8435. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.